Thank you, Mayor and Council. My name is Greg Diamond. I'm an attorney residing and practicing in Brea, part of Occupy Orange County. Since someone else will mention it if I don't, I'm also currently a candidate for state senate in a district that includes much of Anaheim, north and west, including the police department and Anna Drive. I come, however, in the role and the clothes of an activist, not as a candidate. I see myself as an advocate for Disney's real interests in that Disney benefits from good relations between government, police, and community. Within the Occupy movement, I've been an advocate for nonviolence, for lawfulness, and for not taking on Disney as a first resort if they will help to solve the problem. Occupy protesters, and by far most of those from local communities, have been nonviolent, lawful, and respectful of property and person in the past month. The city's response, however, has been disproportionate and provocative. And here I have to direct my remarks to Council Members Eastman, Murray, and Sidhu. Your unwillingness to listen to legitimate complaints, most clear at the last City Council meeting, is causing a crisis of government, of citizen respect. Your response to the complaint that you are too insular, too isolated, too unaware of what is happening in Anaheim's neighborhoods from a perspective other than that of an occupying force from a colonial force from Anaheim Hills was to wave all of that off. It was obvious to observers over the past month that you had no idea what you were doing, that you had no sense of the interests and complaints of those you represent. A bit like the Supreme Court dealing with issues of race and gender before Thurgood Marshall and Sandra Day O'Connor were appointed. You need to be integrated enough so that someone among you can convey to the others what it means to have your children afraid of the police, what it means to have your children see their parents shot with less lethal weapons. You need diversity, and districts are a good way to do it. But the three of you felt no urgency. No reason to give the community faith and trust. All you've done with your delay is move some money from Anaheim to the bank account of the ACLU. Instead, as chronicled in a story yesterday in the Orange Juice blog, which I help manage, you seem to be listening to a small group of people centered around former Mayor Kurt Pringle and his consulting clients. I see that today you have a vote, something dealing with cabs. I won't speak to it. I know nothing about the issue, except that apparently Yellow Cab hired Kurt Pringle as a consultant. I don't know how you'll vote, but more importantly, I don't know if you followed the Brown Act and if your actions and not spoken more than three of you to the same people. Your actions at the last meeting
Mr. Diamond, I'm sorry, sir.
Thank you. Don't give much basis for trust in your activities and faith in your judgment.